Morning, lovely spring morning. So today we are going to make a couple of hanging baskets, or prepare them. We've got some plants and we're going to prepare the baskets with the compost and then hang them up ready for planting, or hanging up once the risk of all the frost has gone. So let's crack on. Look at that. Spoilt ourselves rotten today. Guess what we're doing tomorrow? So we've assembled a hanging basket. These are 14-inch hanging baskets. I never know why we still work in imperial measurements when it's basic things like that. Anyway, that's a 14-inch. We've got a couple of 14-inch liners that are going to fit in there, and we have our compost from B&Q, and we have a bit of manure that's going to go in with it, which will keep the plants sustained, and a mixing bucket to mix it all up. I think also we should be using a bit of polythene, a bit of old polythene, just to try and retain the moisture. Okay, let's get on and mix some compost. So we've got our selection here of plants, and what we're looking for are trailing varieties that are going to be suitable to go in the hanging baskets. Callibraca, if that's how you say it. They're a trailing variety. Trailing petunias and Nemesia, I think, are also suitable. We're just trying to sort out the ones that are upright, because they're going to go in tubs rather than hanging baskets. Sort the upright ones out from the trailing ones. So what we've chosen is we're going to put 3 in each hanging basket. So we're going for a nice bright trailing yellow. How do you say that? I'm not even going to try. Petunia, that's a pretty one. And then we're going to use the red version out of there, and we're going to do 2 identical, because there's the other matching side. So we also need a little bit of perlite or vermiculite. So there's a bag of that. So I'm now going to mix it all up in the bucket and put it in the basket. So get your mix in the bucket. Make sure you put enough in the bucket to do one of your hanging baskets at a time. So we've already got perlite in there. We've already put some fertiliser in there. That's it. So, do you think that's enough?
Yeah.
Yeah? Enough for one basket?
I think it's plenty.
One more for good luck.
Don't forget the cunning foil.
That's it. Okay, so we've been using these hanging baskets for quite a few years now. Picked up a couple of these liners. They should fit straight in. But to keep the moisture in, we need to also, as you can see, I don't know whether you can see, but they're not watertight. So if you didn't put something to retain the water in there, they would dry out very quickly. So just an old bit of plastic sheet pushed in the bottom. We'll keep using these year after year, so they get recycled. You helping, boys? You helping? Not very much. So this is the first one filled up. Now, may look a lot, but once we water it in, this compost will settle down and be lower. So let's put some plants in. Match.
You're
Right,
on.
so this is that. We're going to put 3 plants in. The temptation is always to put more in. But you've got to bear in mind these plants are going to grow, they're going to spread, and they need room. Now if you put your plants in between the hanging points, then they have the opportunity to grow over that way. So there's another pair of hanging points here. So another plant there will grow there. And then finally these 2 hanging points, plant in there, which will grow that way. So we'll just open up. Now, remember that the compost has already got fertiliser in it. And what we're going to use next, we're going to use a pretty petunia. I'll give it a squeeze. Knock it out. They're a bit delicate, so just be careful of the foliage when you put them in. Firm them round. So that's that. That one's there. Just to keep your hanging basket level, stick it in a pot, and then it doesn't keep flopping over one side. Make room for the last one. Now the last one is going to be one of these red petunias. Always a favourite, the petunias. So pop him out. He's quite big. That's it. Push him in. Firm round. Now we need to water them. And go and hang them up. So on with the second one. Got the first one down there ready. I'm going to do a carbon copy, one for each side of the door. So have we got another bit of polythene to go in there?
Nope.
No, right. We'll have to find an old bit of polythene to retain the moisture. So second hanging basket ready to prep. Bit of polythene, keep the moisture in. Just going to make up some more mix now. Second mix for the second hanging basket. Mix it all up nicely. So once you've got your baskets planted up with your 3 plants, give them a good water.
Didn't expect them then.
So test the water out first on the lawn, make sure you get a good flow, and then just mimic the rain. Don't worry about flattening the plants too much, they'll pick up within an hour. Okay, now just hang them where they're protected for a couple of weeks. In 2 weeks' time they should be really starting to take, and they can go in their permanent places, probably by our front door.
I can see
So
the pain, I think.
now that you've planted them up, don't ignore them. They need regular care, regular watering, so check them daily. So at the moment they are protected under our canopy, so yeah. Right, the first 2 of many. Job's a good one.